Do you worry about nuclear war in the 21st century? How do we avoid it?
Anyone who doesn't worry about nuclear war doesn't have a gray cell functioning. Of course, everyone is worried about nuclear war, or should be. It's very easy to see how steps could be taken, they've even been recommended, that would lead to nuclear war. So you can read articles, even by liberal commentators, who say we should drop all the pretenses, just go to war against Russia. They have to be destroyed. Uh, you can see proposals coming from Congress, other leading figures, saying we should establish a no-fly zone. Pentagon objects. They point out correctly that to establish a no-fly zone, you have to have control of the air, which means destroying Russian air defense systems, which happen to be inside Russia. We don't know that Russia won't react. Even the call, now almost universal, to ensure that Ukraine wins, drives out all the Russians, drives them out of the country, sounds nice on paper, but notice the assumption. Uh, the assumption is that Vladimir Putin, this madman who just seeks power and is out of control, will sit there quietly, accept defeat, slink away, not use the military means that, of course, he has to destroy Ukraine. One of the interesting comments that came out in today's long article, I think Washington Post, reviewing a lot of leaks from, actually, not leaks, actually presented by US intelligence and US leaders about the long build up to the war. And one of the points it made was surprise on the part of British and US leaders about Putin's strategy and his failure to fight the war the way the US and Britain would, with real shock and awe, destruction of communication facilities, of energy facilities, and so on. They can't understand why he hasn't done all that. Well, could. If you want to make it very likely that that'll happen, then insist on fighting until somehow Russia faces total defeat. Then it's a gamble, But if he's as crazy and insane as you claim, presumably will use weapons that he hasn't used yet to destroy Ukraine. So the West is taking an extraordinary gamble with the fate of Ukraine, gambling that the madman, lunatic, mad Vlad won't use the weapons he has to destroy Ukraine and set the stage for escalation up the ladder, which might lead to nuclear war. It's quite a gamble.